Because the main far my position as a consortium of Dumasian Twencheng. Na memfa my position as a transformation 108 foundation founder any leader and Twencheng. Now beside me say Miankasa say Jnana me pa chow Canada Japan ne BAWUMIA omumu hwan na wo bepe say only dia meka say I would prefer say Canada Japan nka onwene. I'm going to give you my reasons. I am going to give you my own reasons. The young cock in Japan was here. I want to say Macro Kennedy. Is it be a bulletin? Everything is written. So Kennedy or Hina Japan oko online and the dinner the man no. Okay? Until Kennedy no 2 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 1 ebema number 9. Or Hina no 7 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 ebema number 9. Shadi Can Japan, you see there, you cannot predict him. You see there, Oyobia, it can change any time because of the multiples of the 5 in his name. Shell Kennedy, Kennedy, 2 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 1. Amount number 9. Or Heneno OHENE no 7 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 9. So it's somebody who you cannot predict. Somebody who it can change any time. Whether a twinkle of an eye, you can just change this one bit. You cannot predict him because of the 5 influence in the Kennedy and then in the Ohene. A Japan no bema 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 8 plus 7 plus 4 plus 3. Tino ebema number 2. The idea Kennedy Ohene a Japan. The Kennedy gives number 9. The Ohene gives number 9. Kennedy gives number 2. Daddy, I am in Qatar. Please, how can I talk to you? Oh, Fremina, more chance, Bekasa. The young guy, number 9, no, okay, he's very compassionate or humanitarian. Tina, Kennedy Japan was a papa, no church, no man. I mean, will be any somebody over universal love. He loves almost everybody around. Or the idealist. It is not about education. Or ideal, ideal, a real. I said that one was cancer or your idealist. Until don't blame him. The Kennedy, no, a number 9 or your idealist. He's a teacher, he's a giver, or you're very generous, and or you're wise. And somebody who can also tolerate and or you're artistic. To party fair, beautiful things, or boka, luxury, that kind of thing. Or you'll be so ultimate tolerate normal, even though na come at no, or you'll be an authority because or your number 9 energy. The number 9 is positive, no, or you're very selfless. Or you're very selfless service, like mass service or me home. On found you being free to or serve from his heart, he can just serve. So selfless service. Or global awareness. It can say global awareness. Somebody who sits here but he's thinking about what is happening in other places. Global awareness. Okay? But the challenge is, you know, a martyrdom. It can say martyrdom. Obi aware ready to obey to me kunu one man idea or believe in. Ndo call the Middle East where so be a martyr. Say be I be na wa me kuna or kunu one man ne beliefs to a martyr. So martyrdom no a part of him. Okay? Martyrdom. Nti obey to me kunu one man ne beliefs. Nti ade o gidi no ya obi kunu ho. Yes. Nti eno a challenge for him. And that level of letting go, Germanenka, unjasa manenka. So one of his challenges, of from no, very difficult for him to leave you to go scot free. Challenge of letting go, no. Germanenka. Ken, he acts like somebody who is very strong, but very emotional. Yes, or emotional endings. To the point say some bonus were even obit matters and was even though he seemed to be a very strong guy, but a very person with emotional endings. Okay, and or you'll be sure or forgive you. So even though he will not let go, but he will forgive you. I hope that what you say. Somebody who find it difficult to let go, but a person can still forgive you. Okay, good. He's a very wise man, or I say wisdom from experience. He gathered wisdom from experience. It gives him wisdom. It's not about his education. You have an education to change. You can't say Nyansa. He's a very wise man. Yeah. And so service to humanity. Say about sum. Do draw about sum nipa. That is AGYAPONG. They're making, I'm not being partial. I said that's true, Nana. He cries on TV all the time. Yeah. Emotional endings are part of his life. During so a very strong man, hey, but very emotional. I think it will be a bit news to see. The Kennedy no, and information on I did good no. Now no, almost don't forget to say Kennedy number 9 or Hennessy number 9, so it will cover the same thing. Young Japan no number 2 no. Number 2 no, more harmony, more cooperation, more diplomacy, sensitivity, and then partnership. Until you're a very diplomatic person. And this before was so ODD. You guys don't know. MPP was so ODD because he know how to play a cards very well. Yeah, he know how to play his cards, or a very diplomatic person. And because of harmony, we in a town for crowd, I say, and this was about him, he'll still have chances. I'll bet him harmonize here, obey the and somebody that deals with partnership. Then the opposite. So I say, yes, it's true, but he always cry. What about on TV? Okay. So AGYAPONG is a peacemaker, or the mediator, or a very intuitive, emphatic, supportive, and very patient person. The guy's a peacemaker, will be a ultimate as solves of problems, and he's the one. Or a mediator, be or bit me mediate in a camera. Okay, very intuitive, will be a ultimate drain. Until you ban and now you'll be a war, no bonnia. Just by being around you, that's an intuition, no, bit means myself. Yeah, is there. Or a very emphatic, say the person, yeah, very emphatic. Or a supportive, say he can support all the people around himself, or a very generous person. So we know a very supportive person, and or a patient. Even though he's or a patient. Okay? So the challenge is indecisiveness. See, his challenge is indecisiveness. Being very decisive on one thing. And then, Patrick, Mejai, Mohammed Sahana, me say, oh, Chinankwano, maybe MPP. So, a challenge of indecisiveness, and the idea I help AGYAPONG. A challenge for him, or a challenge to him. Indecisiveness. And a dependency. Say, obey me, more two, be sure, and dependent, you know, you are yes. Or then a trust in a show mu, I any pan fire later, depending on your form. Yes. Or you're oversensitive. Oversensitivity. Anything I say about count here, a soft for no issue. How or conduct home and that's issue by it. He is oversensitive to situations. They make a Japan, no? Okay. And it's a challenge for him to avoid conflict. Avoiding conflict is a challenge for AGYAPONG. He cannot avoid conflict. So avoiding conflict is a big challenge for him. So very difficult for him. Always he will find some conflict. Yeah. That is it. And he represents duality. Or her at the same time. Balance, especially when it comes to relationship. Or a family-oriented person, and he tried to bring them together. So these are the energy, the influences I work Kennedy on AGYAPONG 992 and no and a yaboboso at the amount. But I do. Oka 9 no eka 9 no be ma 18. 18 no 18. 1 plus be ma 9. When the Japan 2 nika ho 2 plus 9 be ma 11. 11 is 1 plus 1 which is number 2. So the antique Kennedy or Henny Japan a number 2. Yeah, had the date of birth is 16th June 1960. 16 June 1960. Doka 16, eka 6 no ho, eka 1960 no ho a Ken a number 2. Number 2 people nka omo bre. Tem be a man for backbite no me betrayers nko a. By the dini nyina no ye number 2, so it is in harmony with his date of birth, so the number 2 is fighting for him. I say he doesn't want peace, violence always. No. Within the MPP, you know, or more money person, even him say, at time and some bank or phone tell he's the one that solved the matter. Yes. But it be so minimum. See, or more me bo me I may no be any direct contact be but I know that these stars will not lie. Do baby MPP no be a minister winning can Japan a bit to me and mediate and what money together. Yeah. So Kennedy or Henny Japan no number 2, his date of birth now a man of 16th June 1916, so number 2. It means the 2 is giving him maximum energy to destroy anybody around him. Yeah. So anybody around him, now what tries to be destroyed now is having 2 signs. These 2 energies will destroy anybody that try to destroy him. Okay. And then had there. Say you're back in Japan, so a year the date of birth now. 7/6 na kaboma na kokoma 2. You know, number 7 no age spirituality, introspection, analysis, wisdom, and seeking truth. So the 7th influence in Japan, even though about you know, deep down is so no, or you're very, very affiliated to spirituality, or you're very, very affiliated to mysticism. It is something about him you won't see outside. But I'm telling you, even though I don't know him, but 16th na war no, and into or you're very affiliated to mystical things, to tradition, to custom, to norms. Yeah. So then kind of a very introspective, because analysis, being an analytical person, we are very analytical, and you know, wisdom, and is always seeking for truth. The correct to be to me try seeking for truth. That's it. But open number 6 now, it makes him very responsible man. It makes him somebody who is very nurturing. Do one in China. What did you move for man? So in a year we and a girl for Bibiana, he nurtures. Okay? Harmony. Service in love. In love or no, he will try to serve. Do more in chair or door mono. Excuse me, or best sacrifice almost he is a caregiver, he is a healer and a protector. When he's around a man from one in chair, he would like to protect everybody. And will be what any problem be or better try or better solve in a way. Okay, or you're very compassionate, or you're very artistic, and or you're very oriented, or you're very fair, and or you're very balanced. Okay, so the positives of number 6, you know, or you're generous, very harmonious person, or generous, so or you're generous now, or man charitable, that kind of thing. But the challenges, you know, over responsibility. At times, you know, a Juman offer. The BBI want to do everything. Over responsibility is one of the challenge of Japan. The anya na juma kra na opeso onye. Ade anya na responsibility kra na opeso onye because say openiye. Over responsibility is one of his challenge. He cannot stop any challenge. He's too responsible to even things that doesn't even matter to him. Over responsibility. And I'm meddling. Say I didn't want to. Yes. the some shame now, on your soft contaqua, on your hand for contaqua, or the way you say, meddling is always meddling into other issues, babies will be no, is meddling into it. And or a self-sacrifice. Okay? Self-sacrifice linked to home. Tembian okunuhu ede mefi. Okunuhu ede mefi. And or a family oriented. Obi a opa. Okay? Opa. So the baby mama said no, we want to bring them together. Or a family oriented. The on scatter the busium. And then beauty and unconditional love. He loves people, from his heart. Did I hear to Abano air 31st January 2026? And number 6. But I dear Canada Japan. A year day I want on a Thursday. Now go ahead and lucky days now. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So that I walk in Japan, one of his lucky days. You look at Japan, the lucky numbers are 5, 6, and 9. That year to Abanankasa. That year to Abano number 6. So it means the day I year to Abano 31st January 2026 is a lucky day for Canada Japan. And that day near to Abano Ankasa Saturday. So all that I'm trying to say is Kennedy Ohenia Japan number 2, date of birth 16th June 1960 number 2. This energy is going to favor him. But as I am seeing, even though I know who is going to win, I'm not going to say here. I'm not going to do the matter. Obviously, I know that it's Kwame. Yes, Dini Baba on you, but Google. He was born on a Thursday. Your uncle will be aware. Dini day from the Yomudia. Even Kwame and Kroma cry. I said, Dini, Kwame, I'm on Saturday. Kwame and Kroma. Okay? So at times happy. So at times in the beginning information, we go on Google, go and search different platforms. So those will bring you the correct information. Okay? So the number 2 are any date of birth, 16th June 1960. And then it didn't Kennedy or Henia Japan, number 2. This is going to play a major role in his life and a positive influence for him during the election. But I dear Kennedy Japan, the colors, green, yellow, and orange. Obviously, it's yellow. Why it tells you born? Okay, why it tells you born? So the color no green, yellow, and orange. And then say or say green, or say yellow, and as orange, it is going to have serious impact during this election. The alphabet a bit to me are projecting into the Kodia official PKRG. PKRG. If he operates with this alphabet in regards to election now, a bit to me I favor so much. At the end of the day, I know the person who is going to win the election just based on what I have done with this. But I'm not going to mention him. Who you will be at the making who follow the year now, you're very sensitive, very smart, we are very intuitive. Who be who by become directions on echo. I won't mention it. And then we many will be ekasai. Many ni pan kasai no. O say nana na election you call say abeko say me say see ya me no kasai nei me check BAWUMIA ene Canada Japan wa gabe wo muntemun enduru 5%. Yeah. Uti nipa making or no one of these candidates no more big supporter or person more winning than I say now here women when the baby me say baby I didn't near me no say 28 fee I me chaki no ni obe winning no gabo no 2 to 5% near me no say and on 31st before 30th before me talk about 31st so me another last calculation but me will be samia say me mfa numerology ntonche ti because me mfa numerology ntonche na me mfa me position as dumasu yankoso hene ntonche me mfa my position as the leader of Transformation 108 Foundation and Tunchen. Na menkasa mekasa ma me say Jnana. BAWUMIA and Ken. Why na me pese nipa no onwene a. Eno de metimi akama adwen akere. You should understand say ye nipa nti at times no the stars and the correct can e bia na ye mpene saa because e bia na ba bia ye feelings wo ba bia ye ntia say wo no nya ho na ekọ. Yes. Ti de me kan yi. Me say as an individual, we are numerologist, we are astrologer. We betimi e calculation nyina say awie. Ba bia de na nkasa ekọ no wankasa wo mpe. Wankasa wo mpe. But eno na stars in eka. Ntuka se me mfa my position as Nkosoahen of Dumazian Tonchen. Na memfa my position as a Transformation 108 Foundation founder and leader and Tonchen. Now beside me say me ankasa say Jnana. Me pa chaw. Kene Japan ne BAWUMIA omumu hwan na wo bepe say only dia. Meka say I would prefer say Kene Japan nka onwene. I'm busy here. And you're different from what the stars are saying. My church was star num. Obviously don't say it make am coming say. Tell me again any. Apart from be as many MPP me this you know. As an individual I meet me can but stars and they can ask them and the calculation no answer said they all. What they mean fan to change say me yen Nkosoahen in Tonchen. Me fan to change say me the founder of Transformation 108 in Tonchen. Now beside me as Jnana as an individual. I'm going to give you my reasons. I am going to give you my own reasons. May say yeah, the stars are not to change. Yeah, and one thing a man can AGYAPONG so that number one or ballot, so that's what the go catch them. So that number one. Shadio. Yeah, calculation no numerology me that to change. Yeah. But me as an individual and who beside me say can AGYAPONG any BAWUMIA. Why na me person or winning? I make us me say can AGYAPONG or winning. It's not because say there's any perfection in AGYAPONG. But I believe say Nana Akufo-Addo so from 2017 all the way to 2024. BAWUMIA was an integral part of that governance system. Within that 8 years, baby again a 3 year baby do you know. So when you no krekani now when you partisan politics, you will know say Ghana equality so many years. Me name can AGYAPONG. And you know me Jnana me not because I need anything from anybody. Me name BAWUMIA, but I tell you BAWUMIA is a very smart, intelligent man. I'm being sincere with you. At times people seem to when I say, oh, something share. You don't know that BAWUMIA guy is smart. He's a very intelligent man. On your stupid, he's so learned. This is the truth. I'll tell you, you know, I'll make kind of natural. BAWUMIA is a smart man. He's a very intelligent man. But I'll catch them and say, me as Jnana, BAWUMIA ne ken when I person only lead the MPP. Maybe in the future, maybe obey me when I be president, I'll be Bugana Maya. Make us a me as an individual. Not say the stars need and change. Not say me young Nkosoahen would do Monsieur. Not say me the founder of Transformation 108 Foundation. But as Jnana and individual, I make us a me person can. Yeah. Maybe I told me my blogger be a me faha and got to abundant contesting. My kind stars in every. I'm telling you. I read the stars. My go through. We will be away faster. I'll be who the better check. Yeah, and starting there. Maybe the months is starting there because starting there. The waka. Okay, so they make an old check here, and they are 28 for you. Me check here, and then my garbono 2 to 5%. And you're big extra. You know what to me? Born home more than fast. I'll be to me a buffer. Yeah, the stars not to change. Stars no in nature now. You're meaning to control no. They're not to change. Science na. Me, I'm the Nkosoahen of Dumazian. Yes, I am for any politics. And so they are twinching. And what you saw me the cook see any my friend of Transformation 108 Foundation. I am the founder and the leader. And also, don't you were NDC for women, people for women, and so they are chain. But now I'm coming to me as an individual, Jnana Chakshus Das. I would prefer say, Canada Japan and winning. The India makers are say MPP governance system no 2017 to 2024. Maybe some of you guys, you don't sit down to analyze. The American, you wouldn't get it. But be a Ghana free, you could do ye and sana years 2025. Wouldn't need any idea. My memo example 2017. Meto fiebi ewo kwabenya school junction. A 3-bedroom with a very nice it's a beautiful place. A 3-bedroom house. 2017 as I'm making. Meto a field 320,000 Ghana cedis. I say, before you boldly say Ken will win, now you have hired a lawyer. Oh, no. I didn't say Second was going to win. They may count with that time in Second Japan should not go on independent. Because you're too many we are no be who the reason to America. And don't get me wrong. Whatever is going to happen in the election, second never win you, say BAWUMIA never win you. Can Japan still have integral power in the MPP because of competition or the BAWUMIA and the BAWUMIA so they man. You understand that? And the idea 2017 me to fear 3 bedrooms. Ewo kwabenya abu school junction. Me to fear no tie ni so mo politics na mo there na BAWUMIA fa kana fa no mo van 20 na mo tie de make. I bought a house of 3-bedroom. Nice house. Automated gate, CCTV camera will feel hall. Now security fencing. Boho will feel hall. All the 3-bedrooms in now come with toilet and bath. Your kitchen back when your living room can see air conditioning what dining in and a wall guest toilet and bath. Me 320,000 Ghana cedis. That is 3.2 billion. 2017 first quarter of the year. See, I am no say I want 2026. Make us say, okay, I'm going to start my you could be 2024. If you 2024, if you are a ton last year, a year 2024, November, December, 4 bedrooms, metono $160,000. As a 3-bedroom now. Maybe I'm talking about $120,000. That time na dollar no 17 cedis no. Na $100,000 no 1.7 million. The 200,000 that's no be kan ho a. Na say almost 2 million Ghana cedis. If you am a ton of 2017 na 320,000 Ghana cedis. Tieni after 8 years no say fee kro na no. Oh ta overturn almost 2 million Ghana. That should tell you, baby, a Ghana free year from 2017, basically 2024. Around 2016, yeah, baby, $2 not dollar no around 4.2. Tini, I didn't know big $100,000. Now, I bet something around 420,000. 420,000. Yeah, by about 2016 because never done 4.2 something. Yeah, by about 2024 no. Na dollar no it was 17. To be $100,000. A amount 1.7 million. Tiye 17 billion cedis. But 2016 no. $900,000 no only 4 billion. And then for these 8 years no baby a Ghana jump could do no. Some of you mo yes analysis we tell you be MPP name be NDC no one necessarily. But I saw say from 2016 ebesi till 2024 baby a Ghana jump free year tikoye no So you'll be a own no year. You will understand, say, Ghana got a very bad experience. The me when he say, BAWUMIA was part of the MPP governance system now from 2016 now, 2017 to 2020 no. And it's such a person now, or you're so close to the governance system no. On minor course I know. So no to say on the AGYAPONG about the contest here. Personally, as an individual, I prefer say AGYAPONG on one personal life in Ghana has said, oh well, you may be around that or no for fun crofua or anything. I said another forget global crisis. I mean kind of credential. And you Ghana corner never go through global crisis. No. The crisis was everywhere. But the Ghana city was there a baller from 4 point something up to 17 Ghana city. No. Yes. And the crescent you call a lot of things move, COVID the moon and one. Yes. But that was too bad. That was too bad. And to me, as somebody that's very analytical, no, I feel say no. Even though BAWUMIA, I believe say, or you're very smart, or you're very intelligent. He's a smart guy. But when it comes to governance system, the see here from 2017 to 2024, so only BAWUMIA, only can the corner as a man as an individual, not as the Ayebiafo Jnana and Kosohene, not as a numerologist or a palmist or an astrologer, not as a leader of transformation, not me and Kasa as an individual. I mean, I say, I prefer say, AGYAPONG and Co. And one other thing I may person make can be a month for being also. So what the trend in the world that democracy na ema will be a coin. Emanity decided the oppressor ye. A juma oppressor ye, a tidy oppressor share, small oppressor sumono. The global democracy no. There's some big problem coming up. Se bibianko stopuna. You don't know. The whole world democracy is at stake. Yeah. It's at stake. The Indian makers say, I'm a very religious person. I am not a Christian. I am not a Muslim. Yeah. I prefer to be left alone to practice my own faith. I believe in reincarnation. I believe in many things, and I know that these are realities. I am not a Muslim. I am not a Christian. But I want to be allowed to practice what I believe in. Me here compulsion be am obi nkan kire me say. Okay? Me mpeso be kire me say. Wo so yes no. I'm a vegetarian for many years. I believe say it is not right for me to kill animal because I want to feed my tank. No. If I want to satisfy my pilot, I feel say I don't have to kill animals. This is my life, and I want every authority to allow me to do this. But our democracy now we are saying, it is at stake. Tiye, wono unim sabi uye some ignorant person be sabi, and idea can win tiye ni no wo support no maybe akeke. Okay? You know maybe how to make an so now one change because you don't want to create any panic in there. But what I'm saying is even though my analysis and every I can't change it because this is the stars, or maybe you know bit me are working on their own. Whoever is able to overcome each other, no, the person will become. Even though me, I know who is going to win. I'm not going to say that here. I am not saying this as in Kosohin of Dumasia and not as the founder and the leader of transformations. The American say, I am speaking as an individual person, and I prefer say AGYAPONG be winning since BAWUMIA be winning. Because say the previous administration, okay, say Mahama, they always say I know the NDC man. But I be kind of crowd who say, Kwaya Mahama first will boom my no. Compared to what we experienced 8 years ago, it's like Mahama is doing so much wonderful thing. But to me, he is not doing anything serious. Tianye, me say, who compare what is happening now in Mahama administration and the experience 8 years as if Mahama ya dear Kasibiyama. Because 8 years ago, na enya. na enye enti amade mahama ye ni asa ya de bi enwanwa ma yes mahama baaye akwan na MPP fo ahya ase nyina no otoa so enti ye obi anwanwa because say MPP fo baaye no NDC for the oman toa so what I'm saying is say so we will be aware very analytical now your MPP ni NDC are more political partisan political you be now you'll be a kind of cry you know say normal you go through from 2017 to 2024 na terrible. And you will be on so close to that governance system, no. BAWUMIA, he was a vice president, he was this, was that. Not as any partner or saying about Biuna or ne Ken and a back contest here. I would prefer say Ken will win. Should win. That's why I should put it. Ken should win. Now look what that in China. The whole we are sitting in no, the democracy in my walk coin. Mountain qua said I will pay. Emma Crama would did the old pay. Emma Cranum the opposite one. Emma Crama would dress it the way I will pay. That democracy is at stake. Now, we have part to play. I say, Jnana prefers Ken. This statement means BAWUMIA. No. Me as an individual, no. The American don't. Me for my name go see bonnet. You see, many power win. I know. Even though I'm not saying, but I know the person. Me say many me and Sana Akasa. I've told them who I know is going to win Saturday. Okay, but I'm saying all this. I'm saying they say because say. Manfa Jnana and go see in China. The American, no, obi because Jnana says stars and they say no. The stars are not Canadian. Because so here we're not doing ordering. Transformation on ordering, but me as an individual, I make a children. What do I say? And I know who is going to win. Meaning, me catch the doctor and no pay. Me catch the Miss say and no pay. My son catch another doctor back because he passed to them. I can't show him who is going to win on Saturday. And then I've said it. But I made sure and I said because say me normal I be experience 8 years ago, no, I prefer say Ayebiafo should lead. I'm speaking as an individual. Okay, Ayebiafo should lead. Now, also make sure you beat me because BAWUMIA was so close to governance during the MPP. Even though Ken should not a MP, but Ayebiafo was so close and now closer to decision making. Until no maybe see a man Ghana here, and you'll be a business person. What now we analysis of from 2017 to 2024. Maybe a jump will be 3 years. It was not very easy. See, so him one. My chair say, "Can a BAWUMIA obey you shoot this alphabet? A GSKC. Now I use blue or jade green. These two things, you know, or the kind of normal from now we up to 31st year." A bit changing many things for him. And yes, sir, on the born Bangarat. So, and Ayebiafo so green, yellow, or orange. And an alphabet APKRG. These are alphabets you can use it to influence his strength during what is going to happen in 31st January. No? But what do we do in China means as an individual and I make say, me as I'm paying this in MPP, I'll be sincere with you. Or maybe you know, myself. Because if he say for 32 years, no, or money if you're more Ghana, the only thing no, actually, Nanti be no more Ghana. I've not seen anything. To me, him say, or maybe you know, no, bomb home. I'm busy here. But the air cause said BAWUMIA and Ken, no, I will prefer say Ken will win. Obviously, I'm confused now. Yes, I want to confuse you. Yes, I want to confuse you. Instead of being there, may I be them to yeah. Because me say them we am politics of Ghana no. We say see other boss me we say you be breaking news about say ya. What me you be breaking news about this ya. Obe media house no breaking news. On be you so no matter say me something na manya time message mu say no. Until obi bia na obe trap party bia so ko bia no because me kata kakra bia na me be be say until trap party bia still na no. Ade a person oye no ndi mu nye with means man making. Daddy, please, I would like to meet you. Nana, I did all the calculations. Date of birth of Ken and date of birth for BAWUMIA. Can you do when? Okay, be also here numerology until fine. That's okay. This is a mechanic media. Maybe who you better but my child will say, maybe dear, I am not MPP, I'm not NDC. But me share I move from 2017 to 2024. We are not correct. Diana na a ton of 320,000, 3.2 billion 2017, 3-bedroom the same house no at the end of 2024 na over ton ube to your best 17 billion 1.7 million and now 1.5 million, which is about 15 billion. Short time. Dollar never 4.2 something. I feel no, you're turning 17. That should tell you, baby, and you will be now buying a business away the economic manager to leader. Was I going to say a vice president? No, okay, who be no. Now, I want to Japan or no young guy when you deal with but will be on here and Juma be for you. Been a money by me as a practical person, no, because I may support token. Yeah. I didn't see no. So me will be a me yes, me bompire will be a can of a man. Me mobile me. I know about me, like I'm saying, a very intelligent man. You guys don't know. That man, I read the IQ was so. But many may drink that. May drink that. And had back Ghana, even though Ghana is a secular state. Ghana is a secular state, and yet Christian country, and yet Islamic country. But in Kremo 4, number no in Nuru Christo 4. Christo 4 the end was 70%. Okay? Around 70%. And in Kremo 4 the end was 20 something. And other groups in the Twaso. We are saying beer tea. I mean kind of French that mean for my life in my year. We are saying beer obekwa. Democracy be ma kwan ama in Kremo 4 number no abedo so was saying other religious group no. Other minorities no omu ni say. See, they make any. This is the truth, the final truth I'm telling you. Country be a was as we so. Na obeko. Na in Kremo 4 number no. A base 70% echo. The other minority groups, you know, they say Christians, Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists for no omu ni say. Me no even 2028 election no. I mean kind of credential. 2028 election no. And yet easy for MPP to come to power. I'm being sincere with you. See. So 2028 election no, it is not going to be ade abejo ama MPP abe winning. Yes, omo premise so ye can nsem. Yeah, that's okay. But ain't easy for MPP to win 2028 election. It is not going to be easy. They are making it 2026 as I'm making. Ain't easy for MPP to come and win the 2028 election. It is not going to be very easy. And yes, can they anyway about the can but the American say could be a was as we so come to be a was as we so. And Kremo 4 number be through 70% said the Ghana a Christo 4 was 70% no. All the other religious group no any say. It will be any beer bar. Will be a bar now why no young mau quine because alcohol and yet. Will be a prokunama who proku bar now why no young mau quine because Islam pet prokunam. The MMH I said understand from this point. So from here no. I'm not a Muslim, I'm not a Christian, I'm a Hare Krishna person. I want to remain the Ameya person be a bechame. The Chinabi no be babenya to me, na be a bema soon be a bear, send the TNA. Not everybody will be forced to follow one path. No, I am not ready to support that. A lot of you Christians, you guys don't know. You don't know. Motibuna to be. Now, what they are only maybe. One was I say, Obi Eddie Obi Sekai Jnana Nanka. The man say. Now I say it's true. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. Nigeria cry now corner over the southern side now. Christians know what done with you see what is happening there? Huh? And me who will be more harmono. Yes, ABO Christians someone when you're very serious Christian, because I make one because I know say Christianity and Malcolm for no side. But we are Christian, it's one no sign because I will buy Germany all that. But still not a Christian. Nobody is forcing you. But wouldn't you not know the dynamics in this sign? That's when you will understand. Say you used to have some serious freedom, you didn't pay attention. Now when you are connected, interconnected in a way. Interconnected in a way. And into some of you don't know what I mean support we. Okay? Idea as I see this very painful. And I say a better will write every woodson. TNE. Obviously, you're preaching tribalism. I'm a kind of what we are saying. I'm just telling you what is the truth. You know, you're tribalism, you're tribalistic. Now, here you go to see. I'm being there with you. See, me say, idea very painful in this world. And say your freedom will be taken away from you for you to do things and you're not a person. Yeah. You're careful. I'm not a Christian, I'm not a Muslim. I'm a mystic. I prefer to remain here. Members of China be me to one me say me them na me prayers. If you ever say no, prayers now we are na with him one free and quiet. You say I wouldn't like to experience that. You know, I always pray say I will be in a very conducive environment where I can do my religion. Nobody will come and force me to do anything because you have other experiences in other part of the world now. You as a Christian, you as a Muslim, you know, sit down and pay attention. I'm telling you, just pay attention. Okay? So when him say Saudi Arabia, Saudi, you can't go and open any church there. Anonymous. You don't know. Saudi Arabia and where the headquarters of Islam, and in Kramofor, they are very dedicated people who share. At least of one among serious. More Christopher and serious among them. Muslims are very serious people. They are very dedicated people. Whatever they want to do, they will do. They will not listen to you. They will not play with it. They know what they are looking for. More Christopher and other groups more. Yes, and this is here. Monamunim de Morio. Into Saudi Arabia, no, a the capital of Islam. Obakono, Obama Christopher. But much is a for them. And on your master, you wouldn't have any big place. You could see a son then be at the speaker boss right now. We said, no, nobody will permit you that. Yeah. Nobody will permit you that. Oko India, me call several times. Oko majority for Ohono, then Hindus. Oko India, majority of Hindus. But you will see many mosques, you will see many churches there. Oh, India. Oko Israel, Jew for Ubehu Christian churches or Ubehu mosque Israel. But go to Saudi Arabia, a capital of the world, when it comes to Islam. Whether you see any mosque, temple can see and a church can see, wouldn't be a catch them. Why? Oko Vatican City, where be a Christian 3 years Oko Vatican, Oko Italy, a Honor Roman Catholic, and non paying for only 3 years, Honor is seat of the Pope. You go there, you see temples, you see mosque there. So what I'm telling you, me book as a kasakuma, me book back. Some of you, you guys don't know. But I may say, the most painful thing in this world, and I say, you better freedom of freedom. And intina say wonnim na ye do ko share fiase a wan hwe ya obete ti ho e ho no kra no e freedom ketu abi ni agye free nsem and nobody ever to me see so that kind of thing. And intima me say ade bia na ebema democracy ye wo wiase no yintimum practice bi no obi intim ya de ope willingly no sa ade no me I don't want to support that energy. But see dua bi enye wani ebe wo no intwa so ye tu ase. Okay. Akra obinya ye nipa odi kan ye embly o ketekete no da ye funum. Obema ne oba hunsu na form ne ketete da ho because ye bibia. Ujai to 9 months time pen with pure bonting and chibi no odimika no nante. You know, it should be a chance kete. You wouldn't know. To your badge ma mu wadi koso sa di we kete we enche e baby akese. Nti e ka ho nti na me e bia men support BAWUMIA say o me president of Ghana. Yes, then nti ya. Dem akan, I mean, I'm being fair, and I think say we will be we kind of cry. I'm being very fair. I am not a Christian, I am not a Muslim. I want to be free to practice what I believe in. Okay? I want to be free to practice what I believe in. And person will be I don't like that. But that's where the world is heading towards. TNE. That's where the world is heading towards. That your freedom will be taken away from you. You will do what we want you to do. If not, that will be a problem. I was saying that I can't be kind of natural. I dream them a team. I am being a little bit proverbial. So me kasa o kasa be boom. TNE. Listen to it very carefully. The we are saying. The kesi be about you say asem kesi about franca ensiso. Asem kesi about franca ensiso. But some of us it was inside. We can see ahead. To make us say you should know I'm being more emotional, but I'm telling you what I feel. See, you're careful. Especially more so for now, more to one. And you're brilliant. Say, actually, be no was no cry, but tomb by force. You won't open. I'm telling you, won't tomb be. Now, the question I don't tell now you're missing the 117 was on the what chill me in Adomoko. And I want it. Won't you? And but don't it. Now you're Nigeria, 117 people were on them or Moya, sorry. And Crophobia would hold you to a chin 117 at the woman in a call. Won't it? Do you know yourself when I wouldn't the way you don't know, wouldn't need any serious prophetic insight to be at the okay. A better baby was on the moon to them. I'm busy here with you. Untimi mura son dem ho because we dem be kidnap wako. Should be careful. Some of these things, you know, we are not very interested. We are not very interested in all these things, but at least you pay freedom. Many Christian, many Cremonino, Obia me can me say compose ye way. Me sure that I'm me pass man kwasa na me tifia. Untimi nya me hwe. So I wouldn't be happy say be do by no compose is all kwa. Kosumo had ya wa asem cannot. No, I'm not ready to support that. Now me give a one kasa wa no. So we be kind of crachural who something like that on pet. Some of you are so for me, you guys don't know. See, maybe much high. See, me say asem kesi beba franca ensiso. At times you have your freedom, you don't know your freedom. Democracy will be used to gain power, and that power will be used to destroy democracy. This is a prophecy I made it to her. It will happen, maybe I may not be alive at that time. But democracy will be used to secure power, and that power will be used to destroy democracy. At that time, you wouldn't have your own way of doing things. You'll be forced to do that. It can't be. Democracy will be used to secure power, and that power will be used to destroy the democracy. And when democracy is not there, that your freedom to do A, B, C, you wouldn't have that anymore. Think about this. Think about this. Being sincere with you. Christians are not serious people. Because what I mean is, you guys don't sit down to analyze and see where the world is going. What did be a deal, bro? What did be a deal, bro? But when you be bound, also now I am too late. The American people will remember me one day. Say, hey, Papa, we come and say one day. Some of you are pastors, nominate Christopher. Be Americans because in a day, Papa came in, can I say the best of tears here? Because that day I get mistake. Yes. Now you're too late. Huh? I can see the thing coming, big coming, huge energy coming like that. Nobody will be able to stop it. It's coming. But no man, I just any pie no maintenance. But you know what I mean? Live and let me live. Live, let me live. Let Obianya do person. I don't eat meat. I'm a vegetarian. But my name is Mac. Boys, I know my Juma too quiet. I will never say because a man win na me wa hanti me ma win because nam na born me. No. If I cannot control my sense, say nam ho me ntimi control me when I'm a serious person. See they make an e. If me mean dinamti. So be dinin nam na say me ntimi control me ho. I mean say I'm not even serious. Me nim dey I mean dinam no. So me ye fasting the whole day. No be timi nche na o didi. Na nipa no didn't control me feeling because any pani didn't mean me fasting. I am not a serious person. Yes. Me fast here, I can be in the midst of people where people are eating, they are jubilating. I can still do my fasting without getting worried. Sayanso na me timi ako program bi ase. Amanfo edidi Ebia de ame yele mete ho ni kwase me sorry. They will eat the omo preko twere ni omo nam na omo bibia kan na ho sa. I will sit down and I will not be perturbed. I will be focused because I may mean to control me in the midst of man for mudi nam. Then why am I a vegetarian? The American tini. The American say ye be here say nipa ebetimi anya ni freedom. Nti omo me no me ye adwuma me workers nyina bears a credit pen vegetarians. Omokra no guess I many or more year vegetarians and sana many or more year juma. When they started following me, no more papa in dinam so a follow and almost so yasi omoyebi. No, me force anybody. I don't force anybody. I don't want anybody to force me. So I believe say yes, I have to be a vegetarian. I can't do ABCD. Yes, that's me. Allow me to do that. Don't come and force me. Say, "Men A B C." The man you way. I say, "Me you way." No. And I make us say some of you are so foreign pastors, because of selfishness, because of the money you're looking for in the so-called religion, you guys don't even sit down to look at what is happening. So then when you're free, it will be taken away from you if nothing is done. I'm being very proverbial. You should listen to me. You should listen to me. Because me too quite power. Me too quite. The whole UAE. The whole UAE, Dubai, all the other 7 Emirates, Kabul, my friend, UAE, United Arab Emirates. Okohwa, more than 60% of the residents owning in Nani Hindu for. See, Oko, what much I can online. Oko UAE, Hono, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Nessa Uncle Fanning in a okay, can you bomwa? Somewhere a door so pan or can be a bomwa. About 50 to 60, 70% Hindus. But the whole this place in Jnana, now you need temple, baby, a Hindu food need temple, baby. So a India president, prime minister, Narendra Modi, and a country UAE president, no Abu Dhabi say, Opa Mencrophone Kuanewa. Huh? Mencrophone Kuanewa. Why don't we give you the place a bit to me and see at least one temple for all? It took the whole UAE in Jnana. One major temple per and a bino map finds a mobile to me. Until over Hinduism, Nusumwa, your factors be you want to say Presby, primary Anglican, San and his womb, Bamuminamo, Bako Pentimuna, Monquanamco worship. That's the level of the seriousness. Okoha, only Muko Dubai and say India fair war, they are getting to about 80% as compared to all the other nationalities. But still now they have only one major temple. One major, big major one, Abu Dhabi. I was saying, actually, we Christians are more so called so for money, they are more a yes, some selfishness in this car, more paid dinner, more for money to form to Tomo no Mayino. When you beba Mosona no market. But they must see her. Why? The baby Musuni and San Yanko Pompo, the baby in Shana Adam, and Fanum. Medical Betramo, the air stars and Aka, mechanic in actual water, yeah, if you move BAWUMIA, if you can, much analysis in our fine. Maybe I may say, now I'm going to speak as Jnana Church Stars, not as in consortium of Dumesuya, not as the founder of Transformation 10 Foundation, but as an individual. And then I'm a country one. We a delegate now or high, you should think. Man, dream you will be doing any watching. Because idea is very painful in this life when say your freedom will be taken away from you. You can't do what you want to do within the law. Because the law will be taken. Because I see, democracy will be used to gain power. And that power will be used to destroy democracy. This is a prophecy. Mark it on the wall. It is going to happen. Yes. We use democracy to grasp power. Yes, democracy no my coin will be uncontrollable. Through that, democracy has given us power. Now let us use our power to spoil democracy is evil. We cannot tolerate it anymore. So young Tunche baby, I'm saying it's going to happen. Market. Democracy will be used to gain power. And that power will be used to destroy democracy. You will see it, I will see it. God bless you. Bye-bye.